Hello everyone, today we are discussing the problems of exercise 8.2 of chapter 8 Introduction to Trigonometry. The first question is evaluate the following, and the first subdivision is sin 60 degree cos 30 degree plus sin 30 degree cos 60 degree. So what you should know is, first of all, you have to study all the values related to the angles 0 degree, 30 degree, 60, 90, like that. Okay, all the trigonometric ratios value, at least sine and cos you have to know, because remaining can be found out by those two values. Okay, so we are starting from this, and sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2, cos 30 degree is also root 3 by 2, plus sine 30 degree is 1 by 2 into cos 60 degree is also 1 by 2. So you are getting root 3 into root 3 is 3, 2 into 2 4, plus 1 by 4, which is 4 by 4 or is equal to 1. That is the answer you are getting to be 1. Okay. Second subdivision is 2 tan square 45 degree plus cos square 30 degree minus sin square 60 degree. Again, tan 45 is 1. So we will have 2 into 1 the whole square, because it is tan square 45. So tan 45 the whole square. Again, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, and cos 30 the whole square is the meaning of cos square 30. So we'll get root 3 by 2 the whole square, minus again sin 60 is also root 3 by 2, and sin square 60 means it is root 3 by 2 the whole square. So if you want, you can just cancel here itself, so that you will get 2 into 1, which is 2. So the answer is 2. Okay. Third subdivision is cos 45 degree divided by sec 30 degree plus cosec 30 degree. So what is cos 45? It is 1 by root 2 divided by sec 30. For sec 30 you can just see what is cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So sec 30 will be the reciprocal, that is 2 by root 3, plus cosec 30 means sin 30 is 1 by 2. So cosec will be 2. Okay, take the reciprocal of sine. Now you have to just take the LCM. Here you are getting 1 by root 2. In the denominator you will have 2 plus 2 root 3 divided by root 3. Now this root 3 will go up and root 2 will come down. That means how it will happen? This will give you root 3 divided by root 2 into 2 plus 2 root 3. Okay. Now root 3 divided by, we are just multiplying the denominator terms, so that you will get 2 root 2 plus 2 root 2 into root 3, which is root 6. So it is now root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. Now what we are doing is, in order to make the denominator rationalized, okay, as a rational number, we are just taking the conjugate of the denominator, multiplying and dividing with it. So root 3 by 2 root 2 plus 2 root 6. What is the conjugate of the denominator? 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. So we are just multiplying with 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6 divided by, again dividing and multiplying with the same number, 2 root 2 minus 2 root 6. So that the term's value is not changing. Okay. Now what you will get here is, this root 3 into this will give you 2 into root 3 into root 2, which is 2 root 6, minus, here again this will give you 2 root 18 divided by, this is like a plus b into a minus b form. So you can use your a square minus b square, so that you will get 2 root 2 the whole square minus 2 root 6 the whole square. Okay, which is here again 2 root 6 minus 2 root 18 divided by, this will give you 2 into 2 4, root 2 into root 2 2. So 4 into 2 is 8, minus, here again whole square means 2 into 2 and root 6 into root 6. 2 into 2 is 4, root 6 into root 6 is 6. So 4 into 6 is 24. This will give you, here in the numerator 2 is common, I am just taking it out. So it is root 6 minus root 18 divided by, here you are getting minus 16. So that you can cancel these two, 8 in the denominator. Now what is this root 18? Root 18 can be written as, it is root of 9 into 2, and 9 can be taken out and it becomes 3 root 2. So it is root 6 minus 3 root 2 divided by minus 8. This negative can be taken in the numerator so that it will give you 3 root 2. That means this will become positive and this term will become negative. So it is 3 root 2 minus root 6 divided by 8, which is your final answer. Okay. Fourth subdivision is sine 30 degree plus tan 45 degree minus cosec 60 degree whole divided by sec 30 degree plus cos 60 degree plus cot 45 degree. So we'll start with the values. Sine 30 is 1 by 2 plus tan 45 is 1 minus cosec 60. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So cosec 60 will be 2 by root 3 whole divided by sec 30. Again cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So sec will be 2 by root 3 plus cos 60 is how much? You will get it to be cos 60 is 1 by 2 plus here you will have cot 45 also to be 1. Now you have to take the LCM. For that, taking the LCM to be 2 root 3, the numerator becomes, this is root 3 plus here you will have 2 root 3 minus here you will have 2 into 2, 4. So this much, sorry, this is your numerator only. Now the denominator, here again you are taking separately the LCM as 2 root 3. So this is your numerator, this one is your denominator. Okay. Here again taking the LCM will give you this part as 4 plus this one will be root 3 plus this will become 2 root 3. Now here itself you can just cancel both the denominators because they are same, and you know the process, it will reverse its order. That means it will become into and come in the numerator so that it get cancelled. Okay. Now you have root 3 and 2 root 3. Root 3 plus 2 root 3 will give you 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by this term. Again here you have 4 root 3 its term, 2 terms are there, that is one is 1 root 3, the other one is 2 root 3, that will also give you 3 root 3. So it is 4 plus 3 root 3. Now again we are not stopping here because the denominator is a rational number, irrational number, so we are just rationalizing it. Rationalizing means what you need to do, you have to take the conjugate of the denominator or of this number, which is 4 minus 3 root 3, and divide and multiply with the conjugate so that the denominator will get rationalized. Okay, what you are getting here now doing this will give you 3 into 4, 12 root 3. Then this will give you minus 3 into 3 is 9, root 3 into root 3 is 3. So it is 9 into 3 will give you 27 minus 4 into 4, 16, minus into minus plus 4 into 3 again 12 root 3 divided by here again 4 into 4 is 16 minus 4 into 3 root 3 is giving you 12 root 3 again, or else you can use a plus b into a minus b formula also. That will also give you the answer because we are here doing that rationalization process so that the denominator is a number, right, is a rational number. So what you will get is, this is a square minus b square, 4 square is 16 and its square will give you in between negative sign, a square minus b square will give you 3 root 3 the whole square, which is 9 into 3, that is 27. That will also be simple for you. Next, these two, 12 root 3 and 12 root 3 will give you 24 root 3. Here, minus 27 and minus 16 will give you 43. So it is minus 43 divided by 16 minus 27 will give you minus 11. Now take this negative sign to the numerator so that this become positive and this will become negative. So your answer is 43 minus 24 root 3 by 11. Okay. Subdivision 5 is 5 cos square 60 degree plus 4 sec square 30 degree minus tan square 45 degree whole divided by sin square 30 degree plus cos square 30 degree. So what is cos 60 degree? Cos 60 degree will give you 1 by 2. So it is 1 by 2 the whole square because it is cos square, plus 4 into what is sec 30. Sec 30 is 2 by root 3. So you will get 2 by root 3 the whole square, minus tan 45 is 1. So it is 1 square, divided by sine square 30 degree is, what is sine 30 degree? 1 by 2. So here you will get 1 by 2 the whole square, plus again cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2. So it is root 3 by 2 the whole square. Now simplifying, you will get 5 into 1 by 4, which is 5 by 4, plus 4 into, here you will get 4 by root 3 into root 3. 2 into 2 is 4, root 3 into root 3 is 3. So you will get 4 by 3, or this is 16 by 3, minus 1 divided by 1 by 2 the whole square, 1 by 4, plus root 3 by 2 the whole square. Root 3 square is 3, 2 square is 4. Okay. Now taking LCM in the numerator will give you, this is 12 in the denominator for the numerator term only. Okay. Taking the LCM, this will give you 15 plus 4 into 16, 64, minus 12. And whole divided by, here you have 3 plus 1, which is 4 by 4. So this becomes 1. So now you have this much, which is 15 plus 64, 79 minus 12 is 67 divided by 12. So this is your answer, 67 by 12. Question number 2 is, choose the correct option and justify your choice. So while justifying means you have to just show why you are telling this is the option or that is the option, correct option. Okay. For that we will start with the question, that is 2 tan 30 degree by 1 plus tan square 30 degree. Substituting the value of tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3. So you will have 1 by root 3 divided by, here you have 1 plus 1 by root 3 the whole square, because it is tan square. Okay. Now this is 2 by root 3 divided by, here you will have 1 plus 1 by root 3 will become 1 by 3, which is equal to 2 by root 3 by 3 plus 1, okay, 3 plus 1 by 3, or you can write 4 by 3, 2 by root 3 by 4 by 3. And this can be written as 2 by root 3 into, when it comes up, it will become 3 by 4. Now you can just cancel these 2, this and this will give you root 3 balance here. So your answer which you are getting is root 3 by 2. Now, which value in the option gives you root 3 by 2, that you need to check. Actually, from the option, if you are starting, you will get that this is the correct answer. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2. Now, cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. Tan 60 degree is root 3. And sine 30 degree is also 1 by 2. So, the only option which you have to be correct is sine 60 degree. So, this is equal to sine 60 degree, or this is equal to sine 60 degree. Okay. Second subdivision is 1 minus tan square 45 by 1 plus tan square 45. What is the value of tan 45? 1. So you are getting 1 minus 1 square by 1 plus 1 square, which is equal to 1 minus 1 by 1 plus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 by 2, 0 by anything is 0 again. So your answer is 0, which you have in your option. So option D is your answer. Tan 90 is not defined, and this is 1, and sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So you have only 0 as the answer. Third subdivision is sine 2a is equal to 2 sine a is true when a is equal to. That means for which value of a will this be true? Will the statement satisfy? So for first we can choose 0. Left hand side will become sine 2a is equal to sine 2 into 0, which is sine 0. And sine 0 is 0, and 2 sine a, which is your RHS, will give you 2 sine a is equal to 2 sine 0, which is again, this is angle, okay. So which is again 2 into sine 0 is 0. So you are getting actually LHS equal to RHS. Here itself you are getting it to be satisfied. Now you no need to go for further thing, but if you want, you can just, I will show you one how to check. That is, if I am taking LHS as sine 2a with angle 30, what I will get? Sine 2a means sine 2 into 30 degree, which is sine 60 degree. What is the value of sine 60 degree? It is root 3 by 2, right? Now what is RHS? RHS is 2 sine A, which is 2 into sine 30 degree. What is sine 30 degree? It is 1 by 2. So you are getting 1 here. That means LHS is not equal to RHS. Likewise, you will get for other things not equal. Therefore, the only value which satisfies this sine 2A is equal to 2 sine A is 0. Okay. Option number 4 is 2 tan 30 degree divided by 1 minus tan square 30 degree. And you have been given certain 4 options, out of which is correct we have to select. Before that, we are giving the justification why we are choosing that answer. So what is tan 30 degree? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So you will get 2 into 1 by root 3 divided by 1 minus tan square 30. So 1 by root 3 the whole square, which is equal to 2 by root 3 by, here you will get 1 minus 1 by 3. Root 3 the whole square will give you 3 here. Now it is 2 by root 3 by 3 minus 1 by 3, which is equal to 2 by root 3 by 2 by 3, which is equal to 2 by root 3 into 3 by 2. So this will give you root 3 as the answer. And out of these, which is giving you root 3 answer? Cos 60 is 1 by 2, sin 60 is root 3 by 2, tan 60 is root 3, and sin 30 is 1 by 2 again. So the answer for root 3 is tan 60 degrees. Option C. Okay. Question number 3 is, if tan of A plus B is root 3 and tan of A minus B is 1 by root 3, with the condition given as 0 degree less than A plus B less than or equal to 90 degree and A should be greater than B, find A and B. You have to find out the values of A and B for which this conditions are satisfied. Okay. Now the given thing is tan of A plus B is root 3. And for which value of tan, that is which angle of tan will you get root 3 as the answer, that you have to see. And we know that tan 60 degree is root 3. So that comparing we will get A plus B should be 60 degree. That then only it will become tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Now for the second thing, which is tan A minus B, tan of A minus B is given to be 1 by root 3. Now the which angle of tan will give you root 3, that will be your A minus B, sorry, 1 by root 3. So tan of A minus B equal to 1 by root 3 means A minus B should be 30. So that angle should be, because tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So you are getting A minus B as 30 degree. Now you got 2 equations in 2 unknowns, and you have to find out A and B means you can just use any of the methods which you know. That means elimination method will be easy. So we can find out A plus B equal to 60 and A minus B equal to 30 with elimination method. A and B will give you, if you are adding, you will get 2A, this get cancelled, and you will get this is equal to 90 degree, right? Which gives A as 90 by 2, which is 45 degrees. So you got A. Now in order to find out B, you can use any of the equations which is already known to you. So if your A minus B is 30 you are taking, there if you are applying your value of A as 45, you will get B as 15, right? So you got A and B as 45 and 15 respectively. Now you just check the condition whether what they have asked is correct or not. A is greater than B. Yes, A is 45, which is greater than B, which is 15. So that condition is satisfying. And the sum of these two, which is 60, is in between 0 and 90. So the answers which you got for A and B is correct. Okay. Question number 4 is, state whether the following are true or false. Justify your answer. First subdivision is, sine of A plus B is equal to sine A plus sine B. So for the justification, that means we will just take some value for A and B and check whether this left and right are giving you the same answer or not. Then you can write whether it is true or false, because for false, if you are able to give an example which is not satisfying this, that is enough. For true, you cannot take an example and show that yes, for this it is true. So for all the things it will be true. That we cannot say. So for false, that means the answer will be false, but you are searching for the answer to give the justification. Okay. So we are just taking A as any angle you can take. Suppose A is 60 and B is 30. or you can take 45 and 45 also. Then you just take the LHS, which is sine of A plus B, will give you sine of 60 plus 30, which is equal to sine of 90. And what is sine 90 degree? 1. Okay, so LHS is 1. Now you are starting with RHS, which is sine A plus sine B, which will give you sine 60 degree plus sine 30 degree. What is sine 60 degree? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 plus sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. So that means you are getting root 3 plus 1 by 2. Are they equal? No. So here LHS is not equal to RHS. Means you are getting a value, at least a value which is not satisfying the condition, means you can say that the given statement is false. Okay. Second subdivision is the value of sine theta increases as theta increases. Now they are asking whether it is true or false. So you can just go from 0 degree to 90 degree to see whether it is increasing or decreasing. Now we are only dealing till 90 degree, because after that the condition changes or the thing changes what we are discussing now. That is sine 0. We know that sine 0 is 0, and sine 30 degree, which you have studied, we are dealing only those values from 0 to 90. Okay, sine 30 is 1 by 2, and sine 45 is 1 by root 2, sine 60 is root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is 1. That means you can just see it is from 0 to 1, it is just increasing its value as the angle increases. That means as theta increases, sine value is increasing. Therefore, the statement is true as far as we consider it, that is the angle. Consider the angle within 0 and 90 degree. In between 0 and 90 degree, as theta increases, sine theta also increases. Okay, right? Subdivision 3 is the value of cos theta increases as theta increases. So again we will find out the values of cos, which we know from 0 to 90 degree. Okay, so what is cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. What is cos 30? It is root 3 by 2. Cos 45, it is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2, and cos, how much you have? Okay, 90 degree is again 0. So while you see the numbers, it is first when it was 0, angle 0, the value is 1. Then it is, angle is increasing 0, 30, 45, 60, 90 like that. But the value when you see, it is 1 is greater than root 3 by 2, and root 3 by 2 is greater than 1 by root 2. It is greater than again 1 by 2, and it is greater than 0. So as your theta increases from 0 to 90, the value of the cos value decreases. So you can say that the value of cos increases gives you a false statement, since the value of cos theta decreases as theta increases. Okay. Subdivision 4 is sin theta equal to cos theta for all values of theta. We know that the sin value and cos value are same when theta is 45. But that doesn't mean that it is true for all values, because if I am taking for theta equal to 45, it is okay, sin theta is equal to 1 by root 2 and cos theta is also equal to 1 by root 2. So there they are equal. But that is only an exception case, because for all values means it should be proven for all the values. Even if you are getting one value which is not giving you the condition, then you will say that it is a false statement. Now suppose I am taking theta as 30 degree. What will be sin theta or sin 30 degree? You will get 1 by 2. Now what will be cos for the same angle 30? It is root 3 by 2. That means sin 30 is not equal to cos 30 degree. Therefore you can say that the statement is not true for all. For some of the values it is true. That means from 0 to 90, if you see, you have only 45 where it gives you the same value for sin and cos. Okay, so the statement in general is false. Fifth subdivision is cot A is not defined for A equal to 0 degree. So first we will find out what is cot A. Cot A can be written as cos A by sin A, and here you have to find out for a equal to 0 degrees. That means cot 0 degree is equal to cos 0 degree by sin 0 degree. What is the value of cos 0? 1, and sin 0? 0. 1 by 0 is not defined or infinity. So you can say that this statement is true. Okay.